The alternative is,
Right.
I lose my job for gross misconduct, because that is literally one of our strictest things. There is no drones over National Trust property.
Yeah, but it's public airspace. I mean, come on.
It's not, it's our airspace.
It's a 249 gram drone. What does that mean to you?
249, well, it's under 25, doesn't fall under CA permission, does it? So you've probably got a little drone there.
Is there a reason you keep getting so close?
Well, I don't like being filmed.
Right. Welcome everyone to yet another video at yet another National Trust site. We're here at Biddulph Grange Garden in the village of Biddulph Moor, not too far from Congleton, north of Stoke-on-Trent, south of Macclesfield. Yeah, look at this place then. Now, on Google Maps, this place looks awesome in terms of the architecture, the buildings, the size of the place. So of course, we're going to fly the drone. Biddulph Grange Garden. This is going to be a good one. But that guy up there looks like a bit worried about my presence. It looks like he might be pre-warned, I don't know. Car park closes at 6. Frankenstein, Saturday the 12th of October. Gothic horror. That'll be interesting, won't it? How much is it for a drone? How much is a ticket for the drone?
You brought a drone?
Yeah.
No drones, I'm afraid. No
I
drones
thought-
over National Trust land, I'm afraid.
I thought I could buy a ticket for it.
No, I'm afraid not.
Ah,
No.
it's only a baby.
I know, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately there isn't any flying allowed on any National Trust land.
So if I go back out on the main road and fly in, can
No, well,
I be alright, won't I?
no, it's still not allowed. No, can't be over our perimeter at all.
What, really?
No, yeah, not really. Yeah,
Oh, I don't know about that, mate. I think it's alright.
yeah, it's National Trust bylaw.
By law.
Yeah. No drones allowed.
I've never heard of that one, my friend.
Yeah, it's true.
Honestly.
It's National Trust specific to our land. Yeah.
I've came a long way as well.
Did you, mate?
Yeah.
Afraid not.
Miles from home, you know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Coming in, is that a ticket for me? Is that I have to pay to go past this point? Is
You
it?
do, yes.
Right, okay, cool.
Are you filming or are you?
Or now, or generally. I've got my camera. I've got my zoom camera. Oh, you mean on this?
Yes.
The body cam's on all day. It's not here to film you. This is what I do my filming on. But
That's different.
I'm not really filming yet. I want to get the drone up and do the drone first, ideally. That's what I want to do.
Park next door, but not here. Yeah.
Now I want to do it here. I want to fly around that building.
Yeah.
Looks amazing.
That's privately owned apartments, so I definitely can't give you permission for that. That's owned by a load of different people.
Is it?
Yeah, that's nothing to do with the National Trust. That isn't. That is 9 luxury apartments in there.
Oh, well, maybe I'm looking at the wrong one. On Google Maps, you've got a big building here.
Yeah, there's a big building. Yeah, but it's not National Trust. It's like I say, it's all private.
Oh, that'd be okay then, right? I could fly around if it's nothing to do
Well,
with
yeah,
you.
with their permission.
So it's not national. So if I pay to get a ticket, I can't walk around there, or
Where the house is now.
I don't mean inside, but I can't walk around the grounds, or
You can walk in the National Trust grounds.
yeah,
You've got National Trust grounds.
Right.
And then you've got a house.
right.
They're separate things.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
The National Trust grounds, house, and then you've got a public access country park up the road as well.
Right. Okay. I think I'll be okay, mate. If I go on the main road and take it in, I think I'll just take the risk. Be all right.
I mean, I will probably call the police if I see a drone. Yeah.
You're not going to call the police, surely not.
I would do. I've got to. It's one of the regulations
Why?
we have to do.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on, mate.
If I see a drone, I would like to call the police, go and try and find where it's coming from. Yeah.
If you see it,
Which probably
Well,
would.
we'd hear it.
as long as you're here, you'll be all right. You're not going to.
Yeah.
No,
afraid not.
jokes aside, I have travelled a long way to take the drone up, and I do intend to.
Can't take it over the garden at all.
I do intend, sorry, to take it over the whole grounds. To be
So
fair.
I will call the police if I see a drone, and I will get them to go and find out where the drone is.
What do you think they're going to stop me doing it, or?
I presume so. Yeah.
It's Seems like a lot of drama, mate, just for a baby. I mean, you've seen the size of it. It's only a baby one, small.
Yeah, but it's
But
filming.
the alternative is
Right.
the alternative is I lose my job for gross misconduct. That's the alternative.
Why would you lose your job for that?
Because that is literally one of our strictest things. There is no drones over National Trust property for all sorts of reasons,
So what would you need to do to not lose your job? Follow protocol, which is
which is to stop you. And if I can't stop you, I'll have to report it to the proper authorities and make sure. Yeah.
Wow.
Fill out an incident report and.
oh
all
my
sorts of
gosh,
stuff,
mate.
yeah.
National Trust are a bit OTT, aren't they, about
Well,
that?
it's protecting all sorts. You've got heritage protection, you've got wildlife protection, you've got all sorts. That's what we're all about, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm not going to be flying in the bushes or in the pond. You know, I'm going to be high up.
Yeah, obviously you've got risk. You've got the risk assessment, and you've got public access. You've got families, and you've got a drone coming. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't
but
be
it's
doing
public airspace. I mean, come on.
It's not. It's our airspace.
No, don't be silly.
Yes, you can't
Don't
do
be
it. Can't be doing
silly.
it. So, can't
National
do it,
Trust
mate.
don't own the airspace, do they? No,
It's over our garden. Yeah, we
I wouldn't say so. I think it's.
up to a certain height. I think everybody does own the airspace over your.
Oh, is it a certain height?
Yeah.
I just presume it's public.
Yeah. No.
As in anyone can fly over. Aeroplane, chopper.
Well, obviously they're at a height, aren't they?
Well, generally, I suppose, yeah, they would be. Yeah.
And the shopper can't just land here if it chooses to.
No, landing on the land is.
So then it's coming down, isn't it? But no, can't have
Different.
drones, mate. I'm afraid.
What height would you class that you?
Oh,
Can't,
No. Because if you tell me,
Can't have drones over our land. Yeah.
if you tell me how high you own to, I can fly above that.
I can't have
Or I can
drones.
try and fly above that.
If I see any drone, I'm going to have to report it.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
You're going to be here though, right?
I'll be
You're not going to walk
everywhere.
around. Oh,
I'm going to be everywhere, mate. Yeah.
keep him here for a bit.
Yeah.
ah,
Keep him here for a bit, and I'll quickly do my flight.
Yeah.
You won't know it's happened, mate.
So like I say, I'm going to have to go through all the. We'll have to.
It just seems like a load of hassle to me, mate. I mean, I've looked at the photos on Google Maps, and that's what attracted me to come. I mean,
Yeah.
look at that photo. You know, you've seen them before, right?
Yeah.
From above, it will look even better.
But you've got, like I say, you've got a load of complications. You've got private property, so you're going to have to ask all the people living there, all 9 apartments. You have to get all their.
Why would I need their
Yeah.
permission?
So
Why?
some of it's theirs. Not all of what you'll go over is National Trust land. Some of it's their land.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be. I'm going to be in the air. You get what I'm saying, right? I'm going to be
Yeah, but you've got over. So
above.
would you be right with somebody flying a drone over your garden, just like filming you? Because that's their garden. They could be sat out on their. They could be sat out on their balcony naked or whatever, mate. They're not going to want to.
naked
They could be. No reason why not.
on a balcony
They could be.
in a public park.
They've got, no, they've got private balconies and stuff
Right.
that you're going to be right over.
Right.
There's
Well, I can avoid that.
well, they could be. They can do whatever they want, can't
No, I mean I can avoid that.
they? Yeah. So
I can avoid the private residence if you tell me where they
but
are. I
then you
can
can't go
avoid them.
over our land either.
Seems very strict, mate. And there's a lot of like not allowed I'm hearing there.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not allowed to
Is
do a
it?
drone.
Is it usually like this? Is it strict?
You're not allowed to have a drone. You're not. That's definite. Yeah.
What, have it at all, or do you mean fly it here?
Right,
Right,
You're not allowed to have well, you're not allowed to actually have a drone on the premises. Yeah.
What?
Up in the air or not in the air. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
I've-
really.
That's unusual, mate. That one. I'm smiling because I'm thinking you're joking, but you're not.
But would other places, could you go to Alton Towers and say I'm going to fly a drone round? Is that all right? There'd be absolutely no chance, wouldn't they? Yeah. If you go to Chester Zoo and say I'm going to fly a drone round, it's the same thing.
Not if I was coming into their. If I was going to go round Alton Towers, like,
And they say,
and count.
you say to them, I'm going to fly a drone while I'm here. They'll be like, which they'll be like, oh
No,
yeah,
yeah.
go for it, mate.
If I'm coming in, of course. But if I said to them,
Yeah.
I'm going to go back out on the public road and I'm going to fly my drone
Chance.
over Alton
No
Towers,
way would their risk assessments allow anybody to fly a drone
But I
for
wouldn't-
any reason.
but I wouldn't be under their risk assessment, would I?
Of course you would.
Why would I be
It's
under
a
it?
drone. So they're going to have to report it then. So they would straight away be on the phone. I've got to the police. I've got a drone over around. I need you to find the operator.
Do you see like the theory of if somebody's out, forget this area, forget Alton Towers. No, not forget. Let's focus on Alton Towers.
I don't want to have an argument. Listen, no drone.
If I'm
I
out-
see a drone, I'm calling the police.
If
That's it. I've got stuff to do, mate.
and me, I'm going to fly over and earn my money. You know,
Stuff to do. Yeah. Anyway,
I,
don't have a
I want to earn some money off the beautiful thing you've got here, mate. You know,
don't
people
have a
want.
conversation, mate. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh right,
Yeah.
it's got to that point, is it? Yeah. All right. Well, I am going to fly over. I'll be honest. I'm going to do it.
Straight away on the phone to the police.
I'm going to do it.
I'm straight away. If you fly that drone, I'm on the phone to the police straight away. Yeah.
Can't stop you, mate.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, good. Thanks. Can you talk him round?
He wants to fly a drone over.
I've only got a small drone. It's only a baby. I just want to fly over and do a gander. Just look.
You got health and safety, you've
Yeah,
got
but he's-
environmental impact.
He's going to call the police.
But it's more.
He's going to call
Well,
the
if you
police.
do it, then yeah. 'cause
I've told him I've got to do it.
But it's really, they are valid reasons.
I've travelled a long way to do it, mate.
Well, you should have checked first.
I did.
With who?
Civil Aviation Authority.
Yeah, but that's not us, is it?
They dictate who can fly. So I just contacted
There is
them.
an impact. There's a potential impact on the people that are underneath it, and not just that. It's the wildlife as well.
Yeah, I'm going to be high. I'm not going to be down
Well,
low or
yeah, but
you know,
that has
making
to
a
be
noise or anything like that. But
That's why we say that.
I mean, you can assess it if you like, but I don't. I'm just trying to say, he's calling the police. It's extreme. It's not a police matter, is it? Oh, come on, mate.
Keep away.
I'd urge you not to call the police, please.
And also, if you're filming any footage, I don't want this appearing on your YouTube as a comedy video.
See you now.
It will be going on social. It won't be comedy, will it? It'll be cinematic.
You filmed myself.
I don't do TikTok. No, don't like TikTok. YouTube, Facebook, that kind of thing. I just show people these beautiful sights from above, and then.
Good, mate. No good.
Pardon?
No good to.
No. Oh, go. I don't want to continue talking because you seem like you want to get on.
Got loads to do.
But I just don't want the police to arrive, mate. That's what I'm trying to stop you doing. It's calling the police.
Oh, so you
Sure, this
can
is
film,
making
you
this is
can
making a
film
great
it.
video for you, isn't it?
Yes, that's what I said.
What's
Making
that?
a great video
So you can
footage for
film
you.
it.
That's why you wanted to keep talking. 'Cause it's making.
No, I'm saying I don't want the police to arrive. I'm going to go and do it now from
if I see a drone,
out there.
We'll call the police. Yeah.
Oh, I can't stop you. I just advise you not to do that. It's going to waste their time. It's going to waste my time if they decide to, you know.
It's fine.
You know what the police are like. They'll want to like get my ID and talk to me and keep me here a while.
Don't know what the
They'll
police
talk to you.
Probably not.
Don't call the police, mate. All right, I'm going to go and do it. I'm going to go out somewhere. I don't know. Do you want to know where I'll be, or does it matter to
I'm
you?
going to ask you not to do it.
Okay, you know I'm going to. I've got to do it, mate. I've travelled like an hour.
You don't care. You're not bothered about what
So-
impact it might have.
All right, if you tell me where to avoid,
What
I'll
if
avoid it.
What if it drops?
So potentially, if I
It won't
see a
drop.
drone,
No,
it's
you
all-
say that, but
all these families in here, I'm actually going to have to ask them to leave the property and ruin their day.
Why would you do that, mate?
Because I don't know. I don't know if your device is safe. Oh, what do I?
Do you want to see it?
I don't know if you're good enough. It's not going to drop out of the sky onto a family having the.
But that's not your
cream teas. It is, mate. Because I'm in
it's
shock.
not your risk to assess.
Oh,
With
it
all
is,
due
because
respect.
Because the whole risk of this place is on me for the day.
Yeah, on the ground.
But if it falls
So
out of
my
the sky,
insurance.
if it falls out of the sky, and I've been
Yeah.
having a long conversation with a man about a drone.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all on me.
If the drone fell, and
Yeah, if I've not done all the.
do you want to feel how heavy it is light?
I'm not interested in it.
But
Literally
the
not
CAA have determined that a drone of that weight, 249 gram, the police may ask you the weight of it, so remember that, is safe enough to fly anywhere.
I'm not interested in it. I'm not
Well, you should be, mate. You should be saying, okay, how does it work? Let me show you how it works.
literally not interested in how it works.
Not the drone, I mean the law on that.
I know that there is separate bylaws that cover all National Trust land, every single speck of it, which means we cannot have drones.
I think you're mistaken.
I can show you.
Have you got the bylaws here? Can you show me?
I can show you all the
Perfect. That's-
information.
I've never seen it, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah, for sure. I'm interested, yeah, for sure. If he can show me a bylaw, then, you know, then you know,
you won't just do it just because the reasons we've given you.
because by law we can.
That-
The Civil Aviation
that's-
Authority, they determine where we can
There's a lot
fly.
of stuff you can do by law that perhaps
People don't like.
people shouldn't do, or it affects other people.
Yeah,
Just
so,
told you the reasons.
but those reasons for me don't seem reasonable.
About the environmental impact.
Okay, so I'll stay high. I won't be hovering above.
You know exactly how high to stay, do you, to make sure that that's not an environmental problem?
Well, it's a baby. It's a very small drone. It's not very loud.
But you know, do you? You know
Well, look-
exactly how high.
There's no set limit, is there?
You know how high it is that, so it won't affect any of the wildlife, it won't disturb any of the wildlife.
Well, I'm presuming most wildlife's on the ground or in the
Is it?
water.
Or
Some
in
will
the
be
trees?
flying. No, yeah, of course.
Roosting.
Yeah. So if you tell
So
me,
if you know,
if you tell me,
you said you knew.
I'm saying if you can be reasonable and say to me, right, you can do
We're
it.
not
Or,
being reasonable,
or-
we're asking you not to do it.
yeah, but if you say, look, you're going to do it anyway. Please avoid
Yeah, avoid all of
the
it.
trees, for example, right?
The
I can do that,
entire site is trees. It's a garden.
but that's not reasonable to say avoid the whole site.
Well, it is.
You've got to work with the person and say, right, you're going to do it anyway.
You don't have to, because you're not supposed to fly your drone over this property.
I can. So you say you're not supposed to. You can't stop anyone doing it. People might do it out there, and
Because obviously you've got a remote control.
no, I mean by law you can't restrict people flying over these places. You know, I've came in to let you know, but some people may not. They may just go out there and
They
do
might
it.
well do, yeah. At the end of the day, we can't physically stop people, but we ask you not to because there are other factors to take into account that people don't seem to really care about. Wonderful, thank you. So,
People may not know about the factors, which is why I've came in to say I'm doing it. And if you've got a factor to tell me, tell me.
we told you.
You-
But you're saying because you've travelled a long way.
no, no, but
you're entitled to
forget me
fly
travelling a long way. He's basically said, don't do it, you know?
Yeah, well, you're right.
You got,
I've got a printer down here, so I can't print out.
I can come in and have a quick read of it, mate.
If you've got any devices on, you need to turn them off.
Can I take a photo of it when I come in? No, I mean, I'll turn that off, but can I come in and take a photo on my phone of it? Or not?
I can actually say I don't give permission for my image to be used on any recording. Okay?
I'll turn this off if...
No, at any point I do not give permission for my image to be used.
Why are you saying that?
You're filming this whole time.
Okay.
Yeah, I do not give permission for my image to be used.
What do you think that phrase is? You're saying it like it's going to cover you for something in the
No,
future.
but I don't want it.
Right.
I don't want to be appearing on YouTube or anything like that.
Spoke to him, he seemed reasonable. He said avoid the trees, wildlife. I can do that.
You can't. The entire place is trees and wildlife.
Yeah, but I'm going to be a lot higher than those trees, mate. I can go up to 120 metres if I wanted, proper high.
This,
You know,
at the end of the day, I'm obviously not going to be able to stop you.
I was saying to him, you can't stop people flying over this side. By law, we can do it. And he said, well, morally,
I've had enough of you. Honestly, I'm busy.
I've had enough of you, mate, but I'm trying to talk.
Yeah, I've had enough.
No, you're not. You're filming.
Film me, of
Yeah,
course
but
you
I've came in and been polite from the get-go, and all I've heard is not allowed, not allowed, not allowed. Got a bylaw, won't show it me.
But there's
Right.
rules and regulations.
I told you you can come inside, but I don't want you filming anything inside.
So you want me to turn this off, come in there and look at the bylaw?
I want you to come inside and look at my guidance, yeah.
Is it a I'll turn it off if you've got a bylaw in there.
I'm not talking.
I'll turn it off and I'll come in there. If there's a bylaw to look at, I'll do that. If it's just a national trust policy, then... I'll tell you what, I'll turn it off and come and have a look anyway, yeah? So I want to see it. You going to take me in there if I turn it off?
Take it off. See. What?
I just turned it off for that reason. Let me turn it off. For that, like, people like to see these sites. With a drone, they are beautiful. You can't deny they're beautiful. So it's not just about...
People, this place is open every day for people if they want to come.
I'm saying that people like to see them. It's not just a case of
They can come whenever
having
they
an
want.
argument,
They
you know.
can come whenever they want to see this place. It's open for everybody to come and see, and it's beautiful.
But drone footage is cool, isn't it? You've got to admit, it's...
Never said I've barely ever seen any. Not something that's
Oh.
interested me.
You should watch it, it's good. You probably had a drone here at one point. You probably had one go over and do a video of this place. I bet you have. So, I'm going to go out there. If you see it, you are going to call them. Okay, cool. Thanks for showing me that. Don't blame you because you're just implementing your policy you've been told to, all right? Nice meeting you. And nice meeting you as well. Thanks, mate. Oh dear. Turn the camera off because he said he'll show me the bylaw, and I'm going to put it on the screen now. He did show me bylaws after this document, but the bylaws did not cover drones. The only thing that covered drones was this thing you're seeing now, which he refused to print off. But it's very naughty the way it's written. Have a good read of that. It's pretty naughty because it's basically getting their employees to implement this silly rule, and some of it is just factually incorrect. It goes completely against drone law, CAA regulations, and it says on there something about certain people there have permission, but the strict criteria by the CAA. But anybody can fly a drone over via the CAA criteria, but they've worded it in a way like only National Trust employee, like somebody there would have the special criteria met, and a normal person like myself is clearly not going to have that criteria. It's ridiculous. Anybody can go and buy a drone, get their operator ID, and fly over National Trust land. I've just checked on Drone Assist. There's no flight restrictions here. There we go. And we are being followed out. Just there, look. He was keen eagle-eyed watching me. Looks like a copper, doesn't he, that one? Yeah.
Just told me you're going to fly it.
What's that?
Just told me you're going to fly it.
What I did or they did?
I was listening then.
Oh, what they said I'm going to fly it.
Yeah.
I was only filming you because I thought you were with them.
No, I don't want to go and film.
If you're not with them,
About drones, yeah.
go on.
Well, no, you've got your flyer's ID on it.
I'm going to put it in the bag. Carry on.
You haven't got a flyer's ID. Have you got a risk assessment for me? Are you filming me?
I am filming you, yeah.
Have you got a risk assessment for your flight?
Do I need one?
Have you got insurance for your flight?
I do have insurance, yes.
So you're registered with the CAA? Have you done your drone assessment with the CAA?
Why, you know, introduce yourself. Asking me, tell me why you're asking me.
Thanks. I'm just asking. I've just heard a conversation.
Right.
Where you're going to fly it?
Do you work here?
No, I don't. But I know about drones.
Okay.
And if you're going to fly it from here, you haven't got control of. Well, you've got a rope there. If you got to turn it over there,
Did I say I'm going to fly it from here?
well, you just hold it from there.
I wouldn't launch it off my hand, mate.
Okay. So you're not going to fly
And there's a
it.
tree right there. I wouldn't launch it here, would I? Think about it.
If you want to fly it, but obviously you need permission of the trust.
I don't. That's the thing. And if you fly drones, you'd know that.
Have you got?
We can fly over any land, apart
Oh, no,
from.
the airspace ain't owned.
Well, exactly.
What's your risk assessment for telling people who are walking around National Trust land?
But why would I need a risk assessment for that?
You need a risk assessment for that if you're going to pre-plan it. And then what's your emergency procedures?
You don't fly drones, do you? I don't think you do.
What's your
If you do, I'm not insulting you, but it comes across like you don't. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
It's a 249 gram drone. What's that mean to you?
249, well, it's under 25, don't fall under CA permission, does it? So you've probably got a little drone there.
Is there a reason you keep getting so close?
Well, I don't like being filmed,
Right.
so you can either turn it off.
Or you're going to keep getting closer?
No, I just want you to turn it off.
Well, you've came out. You don't work here.
No, but
You're
I'm
acting a bit
interested-
suspicious of me. So I'm going to keep it on for my protection, not to film you specifically.
Right.
You do keep edging closer. So if I turn it off,
Turn it off, I'll stop here.
no, but if I turn it off and you assault me or you grab my drone,
I'm not
I've got
gonna-
no evidence of it. Yeah, but I don't know you, mate. You could be anybody.
Okay, stop
You could be
here.
anybody.
If you want to stand over there,
It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay at this distance, all right?
that's fine, but I'll stand back now.
But I record all from morning till night. My GoPro's on. Even when I'm driving, it's on.
So that's going to be on public, is it?
What do you mean?
You're not going to put me on some social media?
There's no reason that you'd be honest unless something happens to do with the drone. Then no.
Okay.
But what's their issue?
You say you got a sub 249 drone.
Yep.
So have you done the drone safety course at CAA?
I've got operator ID,
So you've done the operator ID. So you've done
which is
the
what's
online course.
which is what's required. Yeah.
So you've done the online course.
Correct.
Right. So you're now going to fly it from here.
Not from
or
right here. No.
here.
From over there.
So you're going to fly it next to a road
I'll find somewhere.
that you don't have control of.
Do I need control of the road?
If you're going to fly it, well, if you look at the CAA, is it what's the permission? You've got a permission to fly the drone. Do you know what permission is from the CAA?
It's automatic permission unless.
No,
Go
a
on.
specific civil aviation person. Because I presume you're doing it for commercial gain.
That's your presumption.
So you're going to do it for. You're going to fly your drone.
Yep.
You've got no.
I'm going to find somewhere out in public that's safe to fly it from. I haven't been out there yet,
Okay.
so I'll have a look.
Okay. And it's sub 249, so you've got to have line of sight, haven't you?
All drones.
But you've
No
got
matter the
your-
weight.
But your line of sight, and you've also got to have orientation of the drone when you fly it, haven't you?
Correct.
So you've got a sub 249, which will go how far?
As far as I can see.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it does.
It works on the orientation of the drone if you look at the regulations.
That's what I'm saying. As far as I can see, the orientation of the drone, right?
Which for
So if, right here, if it was that way, it wouldn't be much further than that tree, would it?
this tree here.
No, like.
Oh no, you're way out there.
But here, it's not a great place.
For here, you wouldn't know the orientation of the drone because if you look at the regs, you've got to physically be able to see it orientate. So for sub 249, I'd probably say about 40 metres. Not much more than that. I'll take it out. I'll take
Is there a point to you telling me that
Well, the point is, they obviously don't want you to fly here.
I'm going to do it?
So then when you do that, you can obviously breach CAA regulations.
How would I be breaching CAA regulations? Inform me.
Sub 249 drone, if I haven't got line of sight of it.
Need line of sight on any
When
drone.
When you take off, you're going to take it off near a road where you're not going to control. You've not
You
said
do-
you haven't given to them your flight plan.
Don't need to.
You haven't given to them your permission or shown your insurance.
Don't need to. Don't need insurance.
If it crashes onto Biddulph Grange and causes damage, who do they come to for insurance purposes?
Their insurance would cover that, but I do have insurance as it happens.
So their insurance would cover it, but your drone could possibly crash down there.
It could possibly crash. I can't say it would never
How are
crash.
you so how are you going to warn the people there?
I've been in and told them.
The
I didn't
members
have
of the
to.
public? The members of the
No,
public?
I've told the staff.
But what about the people you need control of, which is all the people around Biddulph?
Why would I need control of the people?
Because you need to read the regulations and you need to see that you
I think you need to read them, my friend.
Well, I beg to differ.
I don't know what you do for a living. I don't know if you fly drones or not. You say you do. I fly drones for a living. It's what I do for money.
Well,
And
I'd
I'm-
say that if you are flying drones for money, then quite clearly you don't really fall in regulations.
So you could look at it like, I don't know you, you don't know me, but I've got a, you know what I'm doing. I'm flying a drone, right? You've seen the drone. You've seen I've got a bag on with the drone in the bag. Clearly, I'm not lying about I fly drones. Think
But
about,
from what you said though,
no, but
you're tailoring the legislation for your own
No, but
use.
think about that for a second. The chances are I probably know what I'm doing, right? I wouldn't turn up at a place like this. They threatened to call the police on me.
Yeah, sure they are.
All right, I wouldn't turn up at a place where that could happen anywhere. Oh, we're going to call the police. If I didn't know what I was doing, or I was breaking regulations like you say I am, I'm going to be in trouble a lot, aren't I?
Well, it's a DJI sub 249. A lot of people make the assumption that because it's 249, I don't need to.
No,
apply.
the only difference is you can't. There's no distance between people and buildings with that weight. I can fly as close to whatever as I want in theory, safely. That's the only difference with the weight. Not much of the difference, really. The height is the same. Line of sight is the same.
But you haven't got line of sight for a 249. So you compare that to say an M300,
Yeah, it's bigger, but you still got to have line of sight, right?
but the orientation of it as well. Because I think when you read the legs,
Yeah,
you've
it's
got to
smaller.
be it.
Oh, so you're saying with it being smaller, it's going to be harder to see it, right? Than a big drone. Yeah,
It's the orientation.
that's what I'm talking about. You're saying a bigger drone will be easier to see.
No, I'm saying that it's to do with the orientation when you're flying it. If you look at the regs,
I'm saying any weight drone, that regulation is the same, isn't it? Right?
the
20
orientation-
kilo drone, it's still, you've still got to be able to see that drone and which way it is facing, correct?
I don't disagree.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But you're saying that that is the same.
Same regulation, I'm saying.
No, what I'm saying, no, but you're flying. Yeah, but you can't compare the two because your small drone there
Same regulation there, isn't it?
to do with the drone.
If
So
I,
you're saying that your DJI sub 249, you can see that at say what's that, 150 meters away?
I will fly that drone within the law. However far away that is with the weather and the background of the cloud colour, I don't know how long that'll be today.
It's not about it's about the orientation of the drone.
I keep saying that, right? If it was a beautiful sunny day,
It's still been.
it would be different. No, the distance would be different because the eye would be able to see that drone, which way it's facing, easier with a bright blue background rather than like today. The background colour is very similar to the drone colour. So today,
You can't use your navigation lights for your orientation, can you?
I'm saying the background of that, let me show my camera, that sky colour, grey-white, is very similar to the drone, right? So today, the distance would be less than,
I think-
say, a bright day. Because in a bright day, you'll clearly be able to see that drone and which way it's facing against the blue background easier.
But your sub 249, you can't see more than 40 meters away.
I couldn't say in terms of distance, mate, that's very
You
short.
can't use navigation lights, can you, for your orientation?
I'm going to crack on with my flight. Are we done or?
We are done.
Perfect. Are you going to stop me? Are you going to get involved?
I'm not going to get involved now, but obviously
Great.
Grange will.
No, they won't.
Well, they will, because obviously a commercial person is going to put it on YouTube,
I will do, yeah, I'll earn some money from it.
which will mean that then you will be identifiable by Biddulph Grange.
What do you mean, identifiable?
Well, if you've got a YouTube
Yeah,
channel,
yeah, yeah.
that's what they're going to show you. So if you go over there and
They'll be able to watch it on YouTube for sure, yeah, but what's your point?
well,
What do you think they're going to be able to do about me flying my drone over, putting it on YouTube, making money from it?
but you haven't done any risk assessment. You've done no safety
I
assessment.
don't need to. Why do I need to do that? I'm confused.
Commercially, aren't you? You're
If you call it commercial, it's ad revenue. Call it what you like.
Yeah.
Drone insurance do not class ad revenue from social media as commercial.
Right.
That's drone insurance. Other people may be different.
Got you.
That's what they call it.
And you're not going to be on social media, are you?
Don't know yet. I don't. I get home, I put the whole video together. If it's too long, I'll cut it down.
But you're also going to think about putting me on, are you? Somebody who's just come here just to sort of say they're not very happy with you.
You've came out to me, you've said I don't work here,
No, I
but I'm going to get involved in what you're doing. I'm going to tell you that I fly drones. You've spieled off some regulations, some of them correct, some of them not correct.
Yeah.
You've kept getting closer to me, which made me feel a bit uneasy when you were doing that.
Well, no, I apologise if that's how you felt.
It's fine, but you know, that's not normal behaviour.
Well,
Me flying a drone over there is perfectly legal behaviour.
well,
So don't worry about going on social media for now. If I was you, I'd go back in there and tell them he's allowed to do it by law, can't stop him, don't call the police, and that's it.
Yeah.
You're probably out here to prolong me being here so the police have time to come. That's
no, I
fine.
wouldn't do that.
You would.
No, I won't do that.
I'm sure. I'm
No, I
sure.
won't do that.
Be careful, you might get hit, mate. The car.
Thanks very much. Thank you. Catch you later, mate.
Did I get a name off you? I didn't get your name. I'm Dan.
All right, Tom.
Oh.
I'm all right.
My name's Dan. What's your name?
I'm okay, thank you. But thanks for your time.
No name.
Not really, because if you're going to put me on social media,
I can cut the name out.
I won't be very happy.
I can cut the name out.
No, thank
Just
you.
to be polite.
No, it's okay, thank you.
All right. Interesting figure. Interesting character. He has just made this video that whole bit more entertaining, and it's going to get a lot more views now. Thank you very much, Steve. Wow. That's why I wanted to drone it. Look at that. And actually, it's right in front of us, so probably from here, I could probably be just about be okay. You don't have very long because it's a good hour down to get my car. I went from the garage today, down in Cannock, and we're going to be cutting it fine for time, so we don't have a long time to wait. There's the road I'm talking about. We could just go right there, look. And then we're going to have easy line of sight over all that. Right now, I've got to kind of stay in a sort of line here. We'll see how it goes. But look at that for a building. Wow. What a muppet that guy was. It was worth the travelling today. I could have stayed where I was and done a few more industrial estates today while the car was being fixed, or I could have travelled almost an hour to this place, but I think it was worth it. Look at that for a garden. How awesome is that? Wow. This was impressive, this one. That's why I wanted to come. I saw a few Google map photos and I was like, right, we're going there. I mean, look at that for a garden. And we're not endangering people, or, well, look, we're really high, not involving anything. Nothing at all. I'd highly doubt whether anybody will even know we've taken a drone over here. We will let them know, because we will drop down a little bit to say hello, to prove our point. But apart from that, no one will know. This guy is still... He's still here. Watching me. On the phone to the police, probably. And I can literally see the drone, look. There I am. Just to those, probably you, mister, who are watching this video as well, who presume I'm not. Or can't. Drone is right there. Look at that for an entrance, man. Wow. What a place. I'd like to go and say hello to him, but I mean, look at that there. Look at those trees over there. It's all one walkway, look. Wow. Pretty awesome, that is.
Max altitude reached.
Beautiful. Do enjoy droning these kinds of places. Really, really nice. Really, really nice. Coming out to me? Oh.
Clear, mate. You do know you are on private land.
I am right this second, I am, yeah.
Yeah, you're on private land, so you can't do film on private land.
I can film on it, yeah.
You're not without permission. I know you're filming now, but you are on private land, so
Okay.
you would need to go back to the public path.
You stand there.
Yeah, you need
I was standing there. Somebody else came out.
But you are on National Trust property.
Have you came all the way out, or was it
Yeah.
something else?
You know, I've come to see you, mate.
No,
You're on
was
National Trust property.
it wasn't to say that though, was it? That's what I'm saying. That's it.
That's it, mate. You're on private land. You can't be.
So
you
you-
can't be doing this with the drone there.
So you've came all the way out
Well, this is
to tell me to walk to that path there.
all my workspace. This is
Yeah, yeah,
all
yeah.
of it is.
I only left the path to come to here.
But yeah, you're on private. You're on
Let me
National Trust
finish,
land,
mate.
you can't
So I could clearly see the
be-
drone.
Excuse me, sir. You can't be flying it. On,
What do you mean,
this is
excuse me,
National
sir?
Trust- this is
You're not
National
being very
Trust land.
polite, are you, my friend? Come on.
Excuse me, sir. It's extraordinarily polite.
Yeah, but you butted in.
Well, I'm saying you can't do that now.
I was explaining that I moved from the public path.
No, but
You're
don't-
not listening,
don't
are you?
move
You're a
from-
one-way man.
Don't move from the.
Go back
public
to
path.
work, mate. Leave me alone.
This.
Back to work.
Back to work. Please, back over there.
Back to work,
Please.
mate.
You're on national.
I was
Trust land,
explaining why I
please.
took a few steps forward.
But don't- yeah, but you
You're not
can't
willing
be
to
doing it.
listen.
You can't-
You go back to work. I'm going to crack on and
You
fly my
are on
drone.
private land. You cannot film me on private land.
I am now.
You can't film me on private land. You can't post to that.
Behave, mate, please.
You cannot. And you cannot. You're on private land. You're on my workspace doing.
Are you saying this is
something
private land? I didn't quite hear you, mate.
This is private land. All the way up to that
Yeah,
gate. is
yeah.
private land.
I was going to explain to you that I moved forward a few steps so I could see the drone clearly. By law, I have to be able to see the drone.
Well, don't fly it then. If you can't fly, if you
no,
can't
but-
see it from private land, don't fly
By
it.
law, I have to take off from public land or with permission from the landowner. Took off
You have not got permission from land.
took off from public land. The drone is now in the sky, and
I don't want you
I've
filming
walked back in a little few steps so I could see the drone.
I don't
Yeah.
want you filming on National Trust land.
Okay. I've done a fair bit of filming already. 5 minutes not going to make any difference, is it? Yeah.
I'm just letting
You've came out to tell me I'm on private land.
Yeah.
Thanks for telling me.
Okay.
Whilst the drone's up there, I'm going to hang around this driveway, out the way of the cars. I'm going to go. That's it. Are the police coming? Please tell me they're
Police
not.
have been contacted. Yeah.
Oh, well.
I've currently got somebody on the phone to police as we speak.
I hope they tell you, I hope they're good police. Good and bad. I hope they tell you it's fine.
I'm sure all the police are good. Thank you. All right.
Oh, is your friend a copper, that one? Come out. Tried to intimidate me, that one. Where do you want me? Back up here? All right. No worries. Don't worry about me. I'm okay. Oh, there's a path here, look. I get that. But as long as I'm off here, I'm not on your land, am I? Should we see if we can find our policeman? Don't think we're going to be able to find him now. No, he's not there, is he? But look at that. Wow. I can't stop like looking at it. It is beautiful. It is beautiful, man. Look at that.
Take off.
So guys, we're on second flight. And I'm standing on the main road where I said. So we've got a clear view of the drone right now. And as you can see, we can get a lot lower, safer. Quite windy up here. Beautiful place. I do recommend anybody locally to come and have a look at this place. Pay the money and come and have a look. We've already been up here, but we couldn't go too far due to line of sight, but I've got a clear line of sight right now. Keep it a bit higher to keep that line of sight. There we go. We've got some more water back here. Didn't even realise. It doesn't feel like we're very high, does it? Must be some pretty tall trees. And in fact, it must go up a hill because we're a lot higher now, aren't we? A lot higher. Is he there? What a lovely place. Being extremely nosy right now though. Should we see if we can find our fake copper? Because the thing is, guys, my my rental car for the day is there. I've got to go back in anyway. Chances are when I do that, they're gonna come over to me and I'm gonna have to tell them and say, yep, that's my little rental car. Crack on, take the reg. Can't find who I am from it anyway. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, he's closed the booth. Too busy calling the police, are you, mate? No, it's down, isn't it? It's down, finished.
Oh right, you finished it.
Finished the drone. So like if you were changing anything, it's finished. So you haven't got to worry about it anymore, you know. And I'm going to go. I parked my rental car in your car park, so I had to come back in anyway. And here's a rental car, so that people might try and get the registration for that reason. It happens, you know. All done, mate. Oh, he ain't happy, is he? You've been friendly. Oh gosh. Anyway, your colleague came out, the blonde guy. Tell him that it's finished. It's all done. So it looks great. That building is really amazing. And like the walkway, there's like a straight walkway with trees. That's really cool. And I did say in the video, anybody local, come and pay the money and check it out because it's beautiful, you know. So it's not all negative. It's meant to be positive as well. You know. Yeah. I get it. Your colleague's just been doing what he's told. It's not his fault. It's above him. I get that. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Drone's down. All done. All right. Bye. Thanks for watching this video, everybody. What a crazy one that was. Now I'm going to drive down to Cannock area to get my car. Hopefully it's ready today. £1,700 later, unfortunately. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to me. I'll catch you on the next video.